In your book, you talk about the fact that there's 7 billion angels on Earth. I think, I'd love to hear what your perspective is on that. Like, if we're all angels on Earth and we can really start adopting that philosophy, do you not think that we as humans would start responding differently to the circumstances in our life, being more reflective of the idea of being an angel on
Uh,
Earth?
Angel training. Okay. Angel training in our tradition, there's something we call angel training.
Oh,
It's what kind of messenger are you? Because to us, an angel is a messenger. So there's 7.5 billion messengers right now from the single point of perception. Mind you, if you use that image of the self, individual point of view, individual dream, there's 7.5 dreams. So the question is, what kind of messenger are you? And from that point of view, there's a question my father always asked us. If you're the voice that's talking inside your own mind, who's listening? I am. I'm the one listening. Oh, okay, really? You're the one listening. And who's talking? I am. I'm the one listening and I'm the one talking at the same time. So the individual dream is me. I am talking to myself. And if that relationship is in this harmony, then all my relationships are in this harmony. That's what makes the nightmare happen. That's what makes it exist, that relationship where the mind becomes the parasite, which becomes the active domesticator, the one that says that I'm not worthy of my own love because of this reason, because of that condition. And I hear it and I take action based on that. Then the question comes, what kind of messenger are you? What kind of message are you saying inside your own mind? If you are saying that nightmare, that conditional love nightmare, then you are a messenger of that conditional love, that distorted point of view. But if you begin to heal that relationship within yourself, if you begin to heal that voice in that mind, and all of a sudden you realize that the parasite, which is the judge and the victim, that thing that creates a domestication inside our mind, because that domestication that we talked about exists within our mind, because the mind begins to believe those conditions by continuing to say yes to it. So it becomes our active domesticator, our parasite, our judge, and our victim. And the judge is the mind, and the victim is the heart. But at that point, it's a relationship that's in disharmony. To heal that, that's the work that we do. That's the work that not just the Dr. Miguel Ruiz, but Deepak Chopra, Marianne Williamson, Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Siddhartha, Muhammad, psychology, psychiatry, Alcoholics Anonymous. All these wonderful traditions are there to help heal and let go of conditional love. But we're so attached to conditional love because that we're attached to that domesticator that we will corrupt it. But as soon as we begin to bring healing into that, we let go of that corruption. In the case of the four agreements, we let go of the four conditions and we begin to practice the four agreements as an instrument that informs our choice. And it starts by accepting the truth. Hello, my name is Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., like one of those people in Alcoholics Anonymous. Hello, my name is Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., and I do take things personal. I do make assumptions. Sometimes I'm not impeccable with my words. Sometimes I'm not skeptical at all. I buy a hook, line, and sinker. And sometimes I don't do my best. Just ask my wife. She's my witness. And that moment is the moment where I stop pretending to be something I am not and accept myself for who I am. I am the sum of every choice that I've ever made, which means at this very moment, I do take things personal. All right, fine. I accept that. That's the thing about unconditional love, is the willingness to accept the truth. Because to know the truth is what allows me to heal. It's what sets me free. As the one great teacher, Jesus, taught us, the truth will set you free. Well, here's the thing. We start with that moment where we accept ourselves, be willing to see myself. If conditional love only wanted to see something, then unconditional love, it allows me to see the truth. So it starts with that. I take things personal. Then I read a book about the four agreements and how not to take it personal, which to me means that I don't take responsibility for someone else's choice beyond my tips of my fingers. I assume responsibility for my own choice. So there I accept the other truth. I understand the book. Now that I understood the book and I accept the fact that I take things personal, what triggers me to take things personal? Then I begin to look at my life and I see things. All right, there's this one guy on Facebook makes me take things personally and go, grr, and I found a trigger. Now I found the things that trigger me to take things personal. I understand the concept. I accept the truth that I take things personal, and I know when I take it personal. But like I said before, I can't go back in the past and change a yes to a no, no to a yes. And I am going to live in the future. I exist in this very moment, which means the only time I can practice not taking things personal is if life sets me the opportunity. So I log on to Facebook. I begin to scroll, and there's the name. The moment of truth is here. I scroll a bit more. Oh, it's a doozy. And I have a choice. If I take it personal, it's because I want to take it personal. I've already accepted that truth with me. I take things personal. But if I also don't want to practice, if I don't want to take it personal, I'm also free to say yes to that. That's what personal freedom is. I'm free to say yes to not taking it personal just as much as I'm free to say yes to taking it personal. And saying yes to not taking it personal, that's when that agreement becomes alive. Because I used it to inform my choice, but I'm the one who made the choice. And from that point of view, healing all those angels comes with a willingness to listen. Not because they have to, because they want to. Because it resonates. That's the beauty of the book, that it resonates. It's in a language where we are willing to engage. And if we like it, we'll say yes to it. And that's the beauty. That's how we healed those angels that were angels of the conditional love. And we begin to express our unconditional love. That's where we see ourselves for who we are. And it starts always with the truth. This is who I am at this very moment. Flaws and all.